Communication Air.
Welcome to episode 82 of the Communication Air podcast. I don't know the long thing that Cheesy usually says, and it looks a little bit different if you are a video watcher or listener. It looks a little bit different. Cheesy is not here. I kicked him off the show. Me and him had a big fight last week, so he is no longer welcome. So we have Nightcrawler 724. Welcome back.
Hey, how's it going? Crawler coming at you. Coming back, yeah. But yeah, Cheesy spawned is what happened.
Cheesy spawned. Well, yeah, so Cheesy, if you didn't see Cheesy's announcement, he did have a little baby girl. So congratulations to Cheesy. So he's probably dealing with a lot of stuff that I wouldn't know about. Crawler probably knows about it, but I don't know how babies work. So yeah, he will.
Literally, like right after we got done recording last week, yeah.
Yeah, we got done recording last week, and he was like, he got a text from his wife, and we didn't know what his wife said until like until the day of, and he's like, yeah, that's what happened. we had our daughter that night. So congratulations to him. Everybody let him know congratulations. So it will be a little bit different. We're still trying to figure out what's going to happen moving forward with the show, but we will continue the show. We have Crawler here, and then there's also a few others that we're going to probably rotate in and out here. But welcome. This is like your first non-guest appearance.
Yeah.
On the show.
What'd you do this weekend?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, you already know
I listen. I know.
You know the. What did I do this weekend? Oh, I went to see Gladiator 2.
I've heard that's lackluster.
I did not like it. It was. Okay. I just think it was unnecessary. Like, it was an unnecessary movie.
Well, yeah, how many years after the fact is that? Russell Crowe's first one came out, what?
It's 2000.
Early.
2000, it was like 2001 or 2002. It's been like 20 years. Yeah. It's been a little over 20 years. And they should have just let it lie. The story, I don't know, just... It didn't really make sense. I don't know. I wish I went to see Wicked instead. And I think we're going to go see Wicked like this week as opposed
I still need to go see that. We're taking the kids to go see Moana on Wednesday when it comes out.
Yeah, Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's all I did this weekend. Honestly, I don't know. I always forget what I do.
Yeah. The weekends are a blur. I'm technically on. This is my Sunday.
Oh yeah, you have a different
Sunday, Monday off. Yeah, so
well, I'm off this whole week. Like our firm is closed this week.
I'm taking Wednesday off. I have Thursday off. I'm working early on Friday, but I'll get to use my day after Thanksgiving later. So it's not like.
So you say you're working Friday?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I open the building, and then I'll be done at like 11. So we're gonna do early Christmas stuff because my nephews are in town with my brother-in-law, and so we'll do early Christmas because they're in Wisconsin for Christmas this year. So we'll do Christmas with the in-laws and nephews and brother-in-law and that kind of stuff. So busy week coming up.
Somebody I know this guy in the Discord put in a topic suggestion, which we're not doing. We're not doing it, but it is regarding. Black.
It could be.
It's regarding Black Friday, and this is going to go out the week of Black Friday, and then we won't have another show until after Black Friday. But the topic idea was like each host gets like $150 to spend on Black Friday. Did you get any good deals?
I was a big holdout on Undertale for the longest time. It was on sale on the eShop. I ended up picking that up for like $9 or something like that. So I started playing Undertale. Otherwise, I mean, Lego. I bought Lego. That's what I do.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I haven't bought. Oh yeah, I bought that Sonic set on sale. It was like $30 off. But I did I'm still on this physical collection journey, trying to build it up for the Switch. I have one full shelf now. It's like 30 games, but I did order, I think, 5 games off of Walmart. They were $30 each as opposed to 60. So I thought that was a good deal. So it was essentially buy one get one free. I got Super Mario Odyssey, which I haven't had physical. Super Mario Maker 2, Mario 3D World,
All
Animal
Marios.
Crossing, Pikmin 4,
Yeah, there you go.
and possibly Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I don't remember everything I bought. Wait, no, that was 6. No, I got 5.
Are you leaving them sealed in their cellophane?
Yeah, they'll be sealed. Like all
Cellophane
the
is have you noticed any more, like, it's pretty weak. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's-
can if you like
it's
press
loose.
where you're
It's kinda
supposed to like
loose.
peel the case apart, like it sometimes is just like broken there already.
I got
you-
the Capcom Fighting Collection.
Yeah, mine's still sealed right here.
Yeah, mine's sealed too, but I feel like the cellophane on that is not great.
Oh, mine's not that bad, but
I feel like
it's-
it's a little
it's
loose.
stronger
It's a
right
little
there.
loose.
yeah,
But
that
yeah.
one came in the mail the other day.
I mean, these are all just double dipping, really. Like these are just I already
Well, yeah,
own them
there-
physically
there is
or
something in
digitally.
here I do want to check out because there's like a comic book thing in there.
Yeah, I have. I got Balatro physically, and there's like a pack of cards in there.
Yeah, I have that one somewhere here too.
But I have yet
There
to
it
open
is.
that.
I got it. That one's sealed too.
Game of the year, right there.
Hey, I saw. Well, I saw I think you retweeted something in some Neanderthal kind of
Oh,
comment
yeah.
of using 90s type ignorant language there, and it's like, okay,
Yeah,
I thought we've progressed past that a little bit, but
It's-
apparently not.
it's really fascinating
It's
to me.
making a comeback, I guess. That kind
Yeah.
of
Oh
language.
yeah. No, I don't know why. That so. Oh, we also watched The Hangover. Have you ever seen The Hangover with Bradley Cooper? That movie does not hold up. Like the jokes would not be
They're
appropriate.
sophomoric, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
would
mean,
not be appropriate for now. But the
You also said Wolverine and Deadpool didn't hold up.
yeah that movie's not good. It's not
I watched
good.
I watched that the first night, or like I watched it spread out over 2 nights, I guess, when it came to Disney Plus. I still enjoyed it, I guess, but I mean,
Did you see it-
you're right. It doesn't live up to like the excitement that it is seeing
Like
stuff for the first
in the
time.
theater, it was fun. In the theater, when all the cameos happened, like that was fun.
Yeah,
But I just feel like the story just was kind of weak. They like lost all the heart of the first 2 movies, and they sidelined all those characters, which I don't understand why. Like, why would you sideline? I mean, it was to make room for a Wolverine, but well, anyway, going back to The Hangover, those jokes don't hold up, but they you know, that word is coming back. That one, there, everybody. I don't know. It's still not appropriate in my mind to use it about mentally handicapped people.
oh yeah,
But there's a joke in there, and it's still like, still makes me laugh, which is probably not good. But that's the word Crawler is talking about, and I see it all over the internet now. I'm like, is it back? I guess it's back. And I thought we were done with that. Anyway,
sometimes
we're
it's
not.
the delivery, but
We're not talking about. We're not talking about that right now. We are talking about, since Cheesy only has Nintendo consoles. He has no idea anything about achievements. So we're talking about, do achievements like matter anymore? Do people care about achievements anymore? I know you have been an Xbox gamer for a long time, and you have a PlayStation.
yeah,
don't you?
I do. I'm pulling up my profile just to see. I don't know my number off the top of my head, but let's see here.
I think I'm around
72,360 gamer score.
Yeah, they were around like 60,000 gamer score, but like 95% of that is 360 era. Like I don't think
Oh yeah, same for me too.
like I can't remember a game recently where I'm like, oh, I got to get all these achievements. I do remember like back when achievements started, like back on the 360, they were a
They were
huge
bad.
deal.
Well, they were bad achievements. Like they would cram a bunch of gamers. I remember playing Need for Speed Most Want. What was the 360? Was it Most Wanted? I
That
think
sounds
that's what
about
it was.
right.
There were like 12 achievements for 100 gamer score each. It was just like beat the 12 races of the campaign or whatever. And
But
that was it.
I like those achievements as opposed to the ones that are like play this mode, this like online multiplayer mode, this
Well, yeah,
obscure
yeah, yeah.
that
But
probably
there's some
doesn't even
crazy
work
like
now.
the ones that are in like there's some crazy ones in Gears of War like that you had to kill like 66,666 people or something like that, or maybe it was 666,000. I don't
I
remember.
do remember those because I remember like every match it would pop up a little progress bar. Like
Yeah,
there was one achievement where you had to play 1,040
and
matches, and I'm
and
like, oh, 1040, that's a tax form.
and some of those multiplayer kill ones could be uh completed in like private matches, like some of the Halo ones. I remember there was one where you had to like, maybe that was a campaign one. You had to like fall a long distance and then uh, assassinate somebody
Yeah,
before you
okay.
died or whatever. I think that might have been Reach or something like that. But there were some, and I would spend a stupid amount of time. There was, I mean, there was websites devoted to it, Achievement Hunter and all sorts of stuff that just shows you how to get the gamer score. Um, I mean, some of it was fun. Like I 100% completed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and I got the Mile High Club
Yes,
challenge done.
that is
Like
one of them that I
that is
actually
what
did.
I like. If I
Your
were to have
crown
like Mount
achievement, your
Rushmore, yeah,
crown.
Mount Rushmore of achievements, like that's one of them. Like you had to be perfect going through that airplane, and you had to move at specific times, and you pretty much had to watch videos. You had to like get the guy coming out of the bathroom like right as you were going down the hallway, and then up the stairs, reload at certain times, use only a certain amount of bullets to take out enemies, and yeah, you had like 20, you had only like 20 or 30 seconds I think
Yeah,
to
it was a
complete
very
the.
short level. I do remember, I do have that one too. Like Call of Duty 4, yeah, Modern Warfare. That was I only have a couple games where I have 1,000 or like like the perfect achievement score, and it's that and like Assassin's Creed 2 or something. But I guess the my thought process of doing this topic is like, does anybody do people care anymore? Like, is this something like when I start playing a game, I don't take a look at the achievement list to see what I need to do to get all the achievements or trophy list. I did just get the platinum trophy for Astrobot.
Yeah, I would say I played Astrobot naturally, and then because I had done so well with it, I took the time to go back through whatever levels I needed to. The PlayStation 5 has that feature built in or whatever that's supposed to. I don't know how well it's implemented or utilized, but you're supposed to be able to like look at an achievement and it can give you hints or direct you to the internet, I think, to find
Yeah,
stuff
I
if
know
you
that
need it.
that was like
That was a selling feature of
a
it.
feature that was that they were trying to
Yeah.
tout, but I don't know. I've never tried it. Like I know there's like you can see the progression for certain trophies. Like Xbox does this too with the achievements. Or like you're 35% to this
You can track it.
achievement,
Yeah.
yeah, and you could track it, and then that could be your your thing to do. Now, I don't think like achievements are bad to have in any way. Like I think they're fine. I do think they could add additional like playtime if you want to go down that path.
hmm
I just don't think they're as celebrated as they used to be.
No, and it kind of holds a glaring microscope up, like a magnifying glass up to how much is not played anymore. Like if you play the Call of Duty campaign right now, you're probably getting a lot of rare diamond achievements or whatever popping up on Xbox, which just means nobody's playing it that much anymore.
Actually, so
like
it's funny you say that because I've been playing multiplayer a lot on Black Ops 6, and there are multiplayer achievements.
mhm.
There's like reach, I forget, a certain level.
Hey, I've been getting a few to pop as well. Yeah.
You're getting a certain amount of kills, and then like one is to prestige. You know, once you hit the max level, you can reset your level, and that only had like 6% of people that completed it. So I got the little diamond achievement on there too. I haven't played the campaign yet, but you're probably right. It probably is a bunch of just rare achievements, and it is kind of still a dopamine hit when when that little pop comes up, and then especially if it is a rare one, it's like a diamond. So you're like, ooh, I'm one of the few people that did this.
PlayStation does a kind of cool thing where they take I think it's a video of your platinum.
Yeah, it's like a 15-second video.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. But I mean, the tier list for PlayStation, I mean, is kind of nice, but it's like the points. I've always leaned towards the points. I like that better versus the bronze, silver, gold, platinum
Trophies.
Yeah. I think that's just the camp I grew up in. Like I was a 360 gamer, and that's just what I stuck with.
Yeah, because I call them achievements no matter what, even if it's on PlayStation. I don't say, oh, I got this trophy. Probably because I started on Xbox and then went to PlayStation later. I do think they can add value to the game. I don't think they're because I'm thinking in the lens of Nintendo. Nintendo has never had achievements. Some of their games have like an achievement list within the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like actually, I'm playing Mario.
And even some third parties do a good job doing it too.
Yeah.
Even though it's not implemented within the OS or whatever, it's inside the game.
Yeah, my favorite games, Vampire Survivors, it has a ton of achievements, and you could unlock them on the Nintendo Switch. Same with Balatro. I've actually been playing Mario and Luigi Brothership, and there are like achievements to do in there. So there are like achievements in those games, but there's not an overarching player level.
Yeah,
for
I
Nintendo
would say
games.
the best feature I think nowadays is the fact that I can go to your profile and I can compare our games and see what games you played, what games I've played, what games we've played together, or of the same game, and we can see who's progressed further or done as much. There's usually a clear-cut achievement or trophy that signifies that you beat the campaign and what normal difficulty you took it on with. So it's a good barometer to kind of just compare against your friends. Or can you even do a random person if you're not friends? I don't even know if you can do that.
I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah,
I mean I think that's the nicest social feature. But Nintendo is so guarded. Like you and I became friends through Monster Hunter, I think, but I think it's maybe how you have your profile set up on Switch. Like I can't even see what games you've played. It just says you became friends through Monster Hunter. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you could see your friends like playtime list. Maybe not.
Yeah, it's for some people. I think it might be a setting.
Maybe I have a privacy setting on or something. But yeah, for Nintendo, you could see what 20, 25 games or whatever the limit is.
20 recent games, yeah.
Yeah, 20 recent games, and you can't see what the progression is. I mean, you can see how many hours they put into it, but you can't see, how far they are in the game. But yeah, if you compare, I play a lot of From Software games, and I like to compare whenever I beat a boss to see like how many people beat that boss, or like did my friends beat this boss? Am I further than them? Like that is a cool feature.
Which is how Thunderstash got a lot of his stats when he came on and was talking about completion of games and all that kind of stuff. He was mainly basing that off of trophy and achievement data.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can see like how many people unlocked that, completed the story or whatever.
Which that was a big discussion going into the Elden Ring DLC, because they had percentage stats on who had beaten the two bosses that they needed to beat.
Yeah, I forget what the statistic is. It's like I think it's over 50% of people that played Elden Ring couldn't play the DLC. And that's it's so fascinating to me. That From Software is like, yeah, we're gonna release this DLC. Most of you aren't gonna be able to play it, but like, you're still gonna buy it.
But it's so good, Jeff Keighley's going to nominate it for Game of the Year.
It is good. I think it is fantastic. I enjoyed it. I haven't beaten the final boss yet, but I played a lot of that. Probably like 20, 30 hours of just the DLC.
Yeah, I need to get more in. I fell off of it. I don't know what came out shortly after that, but yeah, I played a good amount, but not a ton. I spent a lot of time banging my head against the wall for that very first ghost boss down in the mausoleum.
Oh yeah,
right off
yeah.
the rip.
It's not even a mandatory boss.
Not a mandatory boss. I just did so many attempts to get that guy. I did get him.
Yeah, I don't know if you even get that one. So that speaking of Elden Ring DLC and achievements, Elden Ring DLC does not have achievements.
Yeah, so you can't track what people are doing.
So you can't check what people are doing, and
which that's a crime that they didn't, because that was some of the, I don't even know what was it. It was probably one of the Halos was the first game to come out with. It was probably Halo 3 came out with all the maps and other stuff, and they probably added 500. I think it was like 500 gamer score to the game. And now sometimes like the Master Chief collection or whatever has like 5,000 or 6,000 gamer score, I think, something crazy built into it.
Oh really?
But yeah, there's, I mean, it's still a stock 1,000 gamer score, but
yeah, that's like the starting point.
If you have,
right?
Yeah, if you have DLC or whatever, it's a lot. It's a lot of that you can add.
You know what games I hated with achievements? The ones that did like weird amounts of points, like 23 points.
Yeah,
or like had a weird.
I'm surprised mine was back on a even score. I don't know what I did, but there was one. I don't know if it was Mortal Kombat 3, just like the arcade, like Xbox Live Arcade version of Mortal Kombat 3. I think I had a weird 1 point gamer score. I don't know what I did to even it out, but I'm not going to tempt fate with it, I guess. But yeah, that was annoying when it would.
Yeah, I feel like that's just
off kilter.
Developers trolling, and then there's other games where it was like maybe a couple achievements and you would get 1,000 gamer score. I remember there were people that were like, "Here are the games that you should play that you could easily get 1,000 gamer score," and I'm sure like Josh probably has a bunch of those 1,000 gamer scores from those games.
Yeah, he was really addicted to it back in the day.
And they've changed it so like how many? I mean, it was back in 360, so it had to be. We're coming up on 20 years of the 360. I don't know. Did they have it? I don't think they had it initially at launch. I think it was an update.
Yeah, because that was what November 2005. So
yeah,
next year will be 20 years.
I can't remember if achievements were at launch, but the
well, if it does Perfect Dark Zero have gamer score?
I think some games actually went back and added.
Oh, really?
Achievements. But like they used to have programs where if you were in a certain amount, like you could turn in your achievement points, or like if you've earned a certain amount of achievements, you would gain like real money. Like you would get, well, they wouldn't send you money, but they would give you like credit on the store.
It's still there. You can do that still.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, don't when you're playing your Xbox, do you ever see like turn in your daily game points or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can go into that. So it's not gamer score directly, but it's like
the
those,
Game Pass stuff.
it's Game Pass something, but it's tied with that. But you can turn that in for uh, gift cards and stuff.
I didn't know that. Actually, I might have known that, but I never do it. I never. Whenever I load up, Call of Duty tells me all the time. It's like you earned a reward. You should go to this reward area. And I just never do.
So does Rare Replay? Is it just give you gamer score for each of the games that are on Rare Replay?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So I
'Cause
think
Perfect
I
Dark
think
Zero
there's Banjo
didn't get it
Kazooie.
twice. It's
Yeah, I
just
think it's just
there
like,
in.
and Rare Replay is such a weird. How they handled that game is so weird. How you have to like load up the 360.
Some of those games are on there, but yeah, anything that was through Xbox Live Arcade or a standalone game, you had to like. It was just a key. It was the initial. It was the first instance because was that a 360 game? Or no, that was an
Rare
Xbox
Replay.
One
That was
game.
Xbox One. Yeah.
So I guess that wasn't the first instance of it, but that was a glaring thing that the CD was just the disc was just a CD key to unlock the games. Because even if you have them downloaded onto your system, they won't boot up unless you have the Rare Replay disc in your game or in your console.
That's weird. That was weird. I did not like that. So we have, Nintendo's always 10 years behind the times. This would be like 20 years. Do you think with the new system they add an overarching achievement system?
The fact that we are keeping whatever infrastructure they've built, hopefully it can get expanded upon, and they find a way to let adults be adults on the console and let children be managed through a family account, and let there be more social comparison and interaction and all that kind of stuff. I would like to see it. Again, it's not a deal breaker, I guess, but for one thing, if they're gonna have more parity with third party stuff, then it's already there. And I think Nintendo could probably come up with some creative stuff within their games to have you get achievements for it.
I think your camera froze.
Oh, I can restart it.
There are like achievements in like Nintendo games, but I can see them kind of implementing it, and maybe giving us platinum points. That'd be nice. I don't know. I don't know if you're completely lost or if you're
No,
rebuilding.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta restart OBS.
We just have a
slow.
frozen crawler picture.
Now you get an OBS picture.
Yeah.
But what do you think Nintendo would do, or
I
should
think
do?
so. They already have, we have the Nintendo Switch Online, and they have that like the weekly challenge. I don't know what they call them, weekly missions, I think. Where
Oh yeah. On
where
that
they're
refresh
just
on like Mondays or whatever that is.
where they're just like upload your cloud saves or play this certain game, and then you get a certain amount of platinum points. Like I would love to see them. I mean, they would have to like mess with the whole economy of their platinum points, but like maybe if you get 1,000, maybe you could get up to like 1,000 platinum points if you 100% a game, something like that. Because they have the achievements or the platinum missions in their mobile games, right? Like Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
They're just like, beat this mission or beat, or unlock or get so many things.
That and Pocket Camp. But Pocket Camp, when is Pocket Camp going offline? Soon?
I think it is
Or
offline,
it
isn't it? I think it's offline.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know
because
if the
otherwise, like Mario Run is really like log in and then do 3 Toad rallies within the week, and then you get another. I think you can get up to like 50 points each week in Mario Run, but like Fire Emblem truly has like you beat this chapter of this part of the story or whatever, you get 100 points. Like that's the one thing you and I think both. Do you do that at all?
I don't do it anymore, but I was doing it. I mean they have platinum rewards, not only the NFTs or whatever. They also have the stuff
Which
that you
I slowed down on that. I didn't get any of the Brothership stuff. Did you?
I've been. Yeah, I got some Pokemon stuff. I just got some Pokemon stuff the other day.
I think I had started the Pokemon, so I think I claimed whatever was there.
But yeah, I'm down to like 100 points. So either I'm downloading.
I'm actually over 1,000, so I'm.
Yeah. Well, if they would have Pokemon TCG Pocket Platinum rewards, it's a link to your My Nintendo account. Like, come on. But yeah, I mean, if that stuff's gonna roll over, like if those player icons are gonna roll over, and if they're still gonna have stuff where you could buy on the website, like I think the pins for Mario and Luigi were on the website for like 400, 500 platinum points.
Like the same ones that I got from Best Buy for buying it.
I think that's
Similar?
the ones. Yeah. But if they're gonna have stuff like that, like give us more options to earn those points. And I think an achievement system, which some of their games, a lot of the games they already have it. So like, why not just have it be like an overarching profile, and then maybe like it would be worth it to collect 1,000 Korok seeds, or get all the moons in Super Mario Odyssey. I don't know. I like achievements.
Is there an end to the moons though? 900. I guess 999.
That's the max. That's the max. Yeah. There's like 880 ones that you could find, and then you have to buy the rest. I did not. The one thing I did not like about that game was grinding for all those moons at the end.
Yeah.
But I think achievements give more playability to games. They allow you to, I mean, and you don't have to do them. Like, it's not mandatory, but there are things that you can do that, you might not have thought of. Like some of the,
I've 3-starred all of my 200cc races in Mario Kart. Like,
what'd you get for it? You didn't get anything.
That was a challenge. Nope.
Well, I guess you got. Well, I don't think you needed the 3-star for Gold Mario. I think it was only 1 star.
No, I think you just needed to win.
So okay.
1 star.
Yeah, I mean, I got all the gold parts now on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I got it like last year, so it took like 6.5 years to get all the gold parts. But things like that, yeah, like those are fun to do. Like, and a lot of their games don't have unlocks like that anymore. Like Smash Brothers, they don't have the character unlocks like they used to be.
No, not like they used to, but they also have the challenge board. Have you gone into that? Those are specific challenges that's the closest thing, I think. Some of them are very outlandish.
In Smash Brothers?
Yeah. For all those different murals that you unlock little pieces of.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, get 500 KOs.
And you can have a hammer to break stuff if you don't want to do it or whatever.
Yeah. They have in-game achievements. Like, why not just have Like I
Just
like
not they aren't conforming to the box that the rest of the gaming space has made.
yeah,
for
I
them.
honestly thought when they did the online playtest thing that nobody is talking. Is that thing still going on? No, I think it's
No,
over.
yeah, it ended. I took a survey on that and I did not hold back.
I
I
thought
was
that
like,
that was
this. I was like, this was stupid. You should have said what it is, and I wouldn't have signed up for it. Like,
well. That's why. That's
pretty
why
much,
they didn't because they're
well,
like
I pretty much
we.
said you should have said what it is, and you would have gotten people that wanted to play this game. Like, I was not interested in what they had to offer.
Yeah, I wonder what they got as statistics because I feel like, I mean, I know that you weren't allowed to talk about it, but I feel like people would have talked about it
And people did
more.
talk about it.
I mean, I saw it. I saw what it was, and
Yeah.
it didn't look interesting. It didn't look interesting to me. So I don't.
No.
If that ever comes out, I don't know what it's gonna be. But I thought it was gonna be
There weren't
something.
there weren't good instructions
Yeah,
about what you were doing in game either.
I thought it was gonna be something like an achievement system, or like a something that they could test like that. But I guess not. I guess not.
No.
It's just I don't even know what that a Minecraft simulator
It was
thing.
massive multiplayer. I mean, it was hundreds of people, I think, in an instance, but it wasn't great.
But yeah, I mean, if achievements are, I just feel like they're going the way of the dodo. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
like what are those
Go
channels?
ahead.
What are those channels doing now? Like the achievement hunting channels, and
I'm sure there's
trophy
still ads
hunting.
on there. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
still
Let's see.
Google
I think,
Sense and
let's see. If,
but like if you think about it, like Fortnite has achievements, but none of them are linked to Battle Royale.
Yeah.
They're all linked to Save the World. And I don't even know.
Jeez. Achievement Hunter
I have
has
some, but I don't even know if I were to, because
Why is everyone spiraling
because I think once you buy Save the
over
World on
YouTube
your
banning?
Fortnite account, you can have it on all your consoles. So I think I could access it on PlayStation and Xbox, and so like I could log in. I don't know if I have some achievements on Xbox, I think, for it, but I don't know if I have any for PlayStation. If I have to like log into Save the World on PlayStation for it to, if any of my progress completed on PC or Xbox would trigger a achievement or anything, but none of it is tied to the game that it currently is. It's all tied to the game that it was. That was a massive flop at the beginning. But like that's what games are now. It's chasing the live service. Like
Yeah, I mean,
Destiny
I guess
Destiny had achievements, but like I don't remember doing a ton of Destiny achievements.
I guess
like,
I guess the battle pass is like your new, because there are challenges in Fortnite for like battle pass and
yeah.
stuff like that, which gives you tangible rewards, right? Once you complete those challenges, you get, well, not, I guess not tangible. You get stuff in the game that you unlock. It's not just like an achievement where it just pops.
Yeah.
I was looking at,
we got Marvel Rivals coming out here next week, right? Week after next or something. Right?
it's in December,
Or
isn't it?
first week in December.
Yeah. I was looking at this Achievement Hunter YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
They have 1.38 million subscribers. Okay.
Okay. When's their last video?
2 months ago. But they're not like posting like how to videos. Like they're not posting like, here's how to unlock this achievement. I don't know if that.
I feel like at certain points I would Google something and it would take me to a timestamp within like a 20-minute video on Achievement Hunter or something like that.
Maybe they're just called Achievement Hunter and that's not what they did. Because I'm looking at their like popular videos and I don't see like
Because a lot of times through their website, you would scroll down, there would be a how-to, and you would click on it, and it would just jump to a timestamped within a longer video. That was just earning all of the achievements in the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I just don't see many people making content about it.
And I'm sure I don't know how to quickly look up. Do you know how to look up Google Trends or whatever? See if achievements is being searched.
I don't know how to. Probably not. Maybe for new games. Like what's a game that just came out? Maybe. I mean, I've always like. Well, Astrobot, even Astrobot. Actually, Astrobot is a good example.
Astrobot, I was
because I was like, how do you like what do they mean by this? Like, what?
There was one that was ambiguous. That was poorly worded within the description. I think on the trophy.
So I think there is like an audience out there for it. Like it's just, you know, if you SEO it correctly, it will just be there for forever. Like if people will be searching like how to unlock the gold bot or something, or how to, you know, how do you do this achievement? But it's like the same thing with Let's Plays. Like Let's Plays are not as popular as they used to be. It's more like I don't know, comedy sketch stuff that does pretty well on YouTube. Like gameplay doesn't do that well on YouTube anymore, and I just don't think people care that much about achievements.
I was say, do streamers put up VODs? Their whole like 8-hour VOD anymore?
Some of them do. And I'm sure like the big streamers, it's fine. Like probably like Pokemon's VODs do really well. But, you know, if I would stream for 8 hours and I just put that on YouTube, it definitely wouldn't do well. It would get like 10 views. But like how to videos are very popular. Like how to unlock things. I just don't know about how to complete achievements is that popular anymore. Because when like Tears of the Kingdom came out, I did a couple how-to videos and they did really well.
Do you think achievements are going, like Steam has achievements, but I don't think Epic Game Store does. GOG, I don't know if it does or not, but I think a lot of Gen Alpha, young, like Gen Z, like they're not playing necessarily on console that much. It's a lot of PC gaming, more so.
Yeah, they're playing games like Fortnite and Roblox.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, do you think that's probably part of the downfall of achievements, even though Steam has it, and I think a lot of people's preferred storefront is Steam. Do Steam achievements pop on your Steam Deck?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm just playing through Steam. Like that's
playing on Steam. Yeah. I bet that's part of it.
Like I feel like I don't know. Steam was probably late to the party, right? Like I think they were probably the last to get achievements.
Maybe I can see when Steam added.
But you still do get that dopamine hit when an achievement
2007.
Pops.
So 2 years after 360. I mean, as soon as devs started taking the time to segment out aspects of their game that were going to be popping for PlayStation and 360, like I'm sure it was easy just to add it in for the PC version.
Maybe Nintendo never did it because they didn't want their developers to have to like add another thing to their plate. Like they didn't want the developers to have to try to figure out, what achievements should this game have. Just gonna check something real quick.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know what that process looks like, or I mean, and I mean initially, I feel like we were talking about it a little bit before, like early 2005 to 2008 achievements were pretty rudimentary and just kind of as you completed through some stuff. I think Epic with Gears of War, I think stepped it up a little bit. That was maybe one of the first big instances, but that was what 2000 was that fall of 2006? Was that Gears of War?
The first Gears of War?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was that year.
Circuit City was still in business when I bought Gears of War.
I definitely went to
November 7th, 2006. Because I remember getting Gears of War at Circuit City before it closed down.
I think for Gears of War 2, I went to a midnight release and I had an exam the next day, and I brought all my study materials with me to the midnight release. Here's a question for you. So, achievements can be fun. They can be fun to try to unlock. But are there any games that you can remember that really annoyed you for you're trying to unlock like all the achievements, and is there a game that like really annoyed you because one of their achievements is so stupid?
I mean, the only thing that really comes to mind is those ones that were bad off numbers that would screw the gamer score. If I don't know if I have something that's like 95% completed and I just couldn't get something done. Like Call of Duty was one of the ones I would play through the game on veteran or whatever. I would beat the game, and then usually I would go through and find, I don't even know if that the still is the instance for what they do with Black Ops 6 right now, but like I would go back through and find the intel on that map or like that campaign mission. Yeah. I would go back through on normal or whatever, and I would do it. And then each mission usually had like one unique kind of criteria to meet. Like all gillied up, I think you had to do, I don't remember what you had to do in all gillied up. I think it
was in a certain amount of time, wasn't it?
I think a certain amount of time, and you had to do it without getting detected all the way through or something like that.
Oh man, what a mission. What a mission. Yep. All gillied up, phenomenal.
Yep. That and the time jump level in Titanfall 2. That's one of those two levels stick out as like
they're made by the same developers, so
made by the same developers. Knows what he's doing.
Yeah, all gillied up, phenomenal. If anybody's out there that hasn't played Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare, they did remaster. I think only the multiplayer though, didn't they? Or maybe it was.
I think
that should have been on the Switch. I don't know why that's not on the Switch, but yeah, you should play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It started the whole Call of Duty craze. It's a phenomenal game. Like the campaign is fantastic. All gillied up, amazing, and Mile High Club. That's the achievement for the veteran in the plane. That very last mission, like that is, it's so good that that game is what 17, 18 years old now. Like I still remember that mission.
That was 2000.
I think it was 2007 because I think it came out the same year as Halo 3.
Did it? I 10th prestige that game. I played that. I feel like I feel like I fell off Halo a little bit because of that game.
Yeah, I think everybody did. I think that was like the turning point.
It wasn't Halo 3 then. Halo 3 was.
I'm pretty sure it was Halo 3. I think Halo 3 came out in September, and Call of Duty 4 came out in November. The only reason I remember is because this was like the first year I had an Xbox 360. And I was in college at the time, And I remember getting Halo 3, and then like I think for Christmas I got Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4, and I just played that for the rest of the like that was it. And then I've been buying Call of Duty for 17 years.
November 5th, 2007. So Gears of War came out that same year then. So that wouldn't have been Halo.
I thought it was 2006. Didn't you say?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Halo 6. Halo 3 release date.
September 25th, 2007. Halo 3.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. Well, Halo 3 was the thing for 2 months,
And Halo 3 is phenomenal. Like that's a phenomenal. That's like probably the best Halo. Anyway, well, I forget where I was going with this. Oh yeah, the achievements that made me like hate games were like collect. I think Assassin's Creed had like collect 100 feathers or something in every city, and it's just so tedious. Like that sucks. I don't want to do that.
I 100%. I 1,000 gamer scored Black Flag.
Okay.
Black Flag was awesome. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't very tedious. I feel like Brotherhood and like 3 probably had, or 3 was Brotherhood, wasn't it?
No, it was so Brotherhood was part of the Ezio story.
That was after 3 then.
It was Brotherhood and Revelations, I think was the other. So it was two Brotherhood and Revelations. That is the Ezio. I don't know why I know this. I used to love Assassin's Creed. I used to love it.
Well, Assassin's Creed came to those are all on Switch.
I have them all on Switch. Those ones are so good. Like the Ezio collection, which I think is those 3 games. I think it's 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. Then there's Black Flag and Rebels, or I think it's called Rebel. I forget what that one is.
There was DLC for Black Flag that I did.
3 was the one in the Americas. I was not a fan of that one.
What was the Rome one? Was that Brotherhood?
That's Ezio. That's 2 Brotherhood and.
Okay, that was really spread out, and 3 was kind of annoying with the fact that you like had to go to all those. You would go to a funneled point and you would go to another open world. It wasn't like.
I just remember the intro was so long. It was like a 4 or 5 hour intro when you were like a kid
watching your dad get murdered. Or whatever.
Yeah, I used to love Assassin's Creed, and
3 wasn't that great. It led to Black Flag, which was great, but that was about all it did.
Yeah, but yeah, the collecting 100 feathers in 2 was not fun. Bloodborne is one of my favorite games ever. I wanted to get the platinum trophy in it. I do have the platinum. I have like 3 platinum trophies. It's Bloodborne, Astrobot Playroom, the one that was the demo, which was super easy to get the platinum, and Astrobot, the one that just came out. But Bloodborne had these really annoying trophies where you had to play. They're called chalice dungeons, and they're not fun. Like it was just tedious. It took a long time, and you had to get certain items in order to even do them. So that kind of soured me on that experience. But Bloodborne overall is phenomenal. And if Sony buys From Software or whatever that company is called, they will finally remaster Bloodborne. So I want them to do it.
Are they up for sale?
Yeah, didn't you see that was the rumors this week?
Oh, okay.
That Sony was gonna buy. I forget what the company is called. It's not From Software. They own From Software. They own From Software. The people that did Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, they own them. And Sony was supposedly in talks to acquire them, so that might be happening. Honestly, like Microsoft acquiring Activision, I'm kind of happy because Call of Duty on Game Pass has been so nice.
Yeah, it's a very Japanese name that I would butcher.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but
Coda Qua.
All I know is they own From Software and they own the Dragon Ball company, which I thought was owned by Bandai Namco, but I guess
Bandai
not.
Namco probably just helps, just like they do with Smash or whatever.
Yeah, because Bandai Namco always publishes the From Software games, like Elden Ring, Dark Souls. That's all Bandai Namco.
So they might just be a good publishing partner then.
Speaking of From Software, the way they do achievements is kind of annoying. You have to beat the game multiple times because
with all the different endings.
With the different endings, and for Bloodborne, you could cheese it kind of. You could back up your save right before the final boss because you don't really do the ending until like the final boss. Like you make choices, and
I think I don't know what version I'm at the final boss for regular vanilla Elden Ring or whatever, but I think I did the fingers blessing or whatever, where you went downstairs, you had to like take off all your clothes to push open a door, and then you got.
Is that
there's something?
Raimi's storyline?
I don't know.
I did like the basic. I think I did all the side stuff, but then like when I got to the end and beat the Elden Lord or the Elden Beast, I just did like the basic. I'm an Elden Lord, but I think I did everything that I could have done one of the other endings, and I haven't done the other endings yet. I'm hoping Switch 2, we get Elden Ring on there.
That'd be interesting. So what's the consensus? We're saying they're nice, but
they're nice. I don't think.
But the shine has almost 20 years later and 18 years later, we're kind of, or almost 20 years, I guess, where the shine is not as bright as it was.
Yeah, like it's not. It's not as much of a priority as they were a big deal back in the day.
Oh,
they were a big deal. 360 was huge. Like everybody was trying to get all the achievements. Now it's just like, okay, they're there. I know there's some people that are still that still do hunt it, and I know even you and Josh, you're always like, well, I got to get like this achievement or try to get this achievement, certain achievements. Like Halo, I think for Halo Infinite, weren't you trying to get like everything?
I was, and then I kind of, I mean, I beat the campaign. I started another instance of the campaign to do the to do it with skulls on. I think because I think that's one of the challenges is to do it with skulls. And I was doing I have a save with the cannon. Like the glitch
yeah
cannon to be able to do that, but I would go through and do there's some Halo has notorious some really stupid ones where you gotta like walk a tank mission or whatever. You instead of taking the tank, you walk, which is just like a mission that should take 30 minutes is going to take me an hour and a half. So it's like, I don't know. I mean,
achievements like that are not fun. Like they don't add any value to you. The games that have achievements that unlock certain things, like Vampire Survivors has a ton of achievements, but they all unlock like character or a new weapon, something like that. If they do that, I will try to get the achievements. If they just are like do that one thing to do it, like I will
for 10 gamer score.
Yeah, for 10. Yeah, for absolutely peanuts. Like I'm not gonna do it. I barely beat games normally. It's like I'm not gonna spend my time trying to get all these achievements. Balatro is another one where I try to get everything, but there's like some of the achievements are crazy. Like get 100 million on one hand. I don't know how that's possible.
You just gotta sell out for one specific hand. You gotta get the tarot cards right. You gotta get the Joker cards right, and just be all in on like
I looked it up
or something like that, and just up your value for for a hand.
I looked it up,
probably.
and then I still have no idea what they're trying to tell me. They're like, you need to get steel king, like a steel card king, and then like there's a joker that allows you to duplicate one card each hand, and then you need this other joker that gives you a 1.5 times multiplier for each king. So it's like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think the most I've ever had in a hand is like I might have gotten up to like 12 million or something. Like it was I've gotten high, but like not that high. And I'm also super happy because so many people are playing it now. They're starting to discover Balatro
It's on people's radar.
because of the Game of the Year stuff, which I'm super happy. I bought it like 4 times. I'll probably get it again on PlayStation or something.
Say, what have you? Do you have it on Steam for your Steam Deck?
I have it on Steam. I got it twice on Switch. I got it physically and digitally on Switch,
Do you have it on your phone?
and I have it on my phone.
Okay, I never bought it on my phone. That's what threw me off when it was like mobile game, and I feel like I don't think of it as a mobile game just because I bought it on Switch. But
I didn't realize it was made by one guy. I didn't realize that.
yeah,
Well, maybe I'll try to reach out to him and try to get him on.
that'd be cool.
I feel like I talk to him. I talk about this game every week.
I'm
I
sure
guess,
I'm sure he's getting hit up by a lot more
yeah, I know about more
outlets right now.
prominent. That's right. I'm super famous. He'll come
Yep.
on.
Yep.
I guess final thoughts. I'm trying to think. What do you want Nintendo's next console to have achievements or not?
I wouldn't turn it down, but
Yeah, agree.
I mainly just want I want it for what I talked about earlier. I want it for the social comparison to you, to Cheesy, to Josh, to anybody else that is on my friends list. Compare it to my kids. They can see what I've done. What I can see what they've done. It's a nice comparison for this is what I've completed.
Yeah, it's a good thing for bragging rights.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would definitely not turn it down either. I kind of hope. I kind of hope that they do because I actually play Nintendo games now. Like if I'm not really playing Xbox games too much, so I don't really care about those achievements. But I would play the Nintendo games, so I care about those. I would care about those. But anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Crawler, thanks for taking time and being with, taking over for Cheesy today. Let the
Let's
people
figure
know
out who we're gonna
we
have
got-
come on.
I have an idea. I'll
Okay.
let you know. But let the people know where they can find you.
I did get Blue Sky set up. I know we talked about that last week. So Blue Sky, Nightcrawler724, Nightcrawlers without the E. Same thing with Twitter, even though it is what it is on Twitter. And yeah, TikTok as well. I haven't put out stuff, but there's old Lego videos there. There's PAX coverage stuff. There's all sorts of stuff on TikTok, and maybe I should put out more. So follow me there, and we'll do more.
Yeah, and I'm Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and hopefully the Nintendo Powercast at some point. We'll be back. But also watch my TikToks because I've been spending a lot of money on Pokemon TCG Pocket, and if people don't watch
Are you
them,
still spending more money?
I haven't spent in like
Let's say you hit like 3,000 something. You put that.
I hit 5,000 cards. I hit
think I'm at, like,
I hit
700
1,000 packs. I hit
700
1,000
something.
packs. Hit 1,000 packs.
My 2 week pass ran out today, so I didn't.
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
get my
you only have 1 or 2 packs.
2 packs a day.
I have an idea for a video that I'll probably put out. But yeah, now I'm just trying to recoup my money, which I've already made more money than I put into it. But now I'm just trying to more profit.
There you go.
But yeah, go watch those videos, and we'll talk to y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Next week.